toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on another team from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Hokies will boot it away to start the game. On the move from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. The Panthers offense. Field for the first time today. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game, David.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play, can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 30 inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. I can't imagine that going any better.
What a great start for this offense. Opening drive, come out, have success. You know, most offensive coordinators script their first 5 to 10 plays. Looks like that script worked pretty well.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Virginia Tech's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Gonna swing it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field. We're right, and the play will stand. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Wiggins. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Wiggins. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got it! Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. To the air, it's Mung. Finds his man, it's Williams. He'll get it out to the 25. they've got a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Tight end now in motion. They're going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why...
Turning it on! Just keeps moving. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
But how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll leave it with him. Plows through the defense. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And the Panthers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Humphrey. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The play-action fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Nominated receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to...
Oh, he's got some space. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defense.
There he goes to the left. They finally get him on the ground, and that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm and confidence play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team.
Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hokies.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time. And it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
It is so beautiful when I get you behind the sticks in guaranteed passing situations, because guess what? I don't have to fire off and play run. I'm going and getting the quarterback and getting him on the ground. That's what defensive linemen live for.
He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. They booted away on fourth down. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. A hand to the running back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. The sure hands. It's Adams. Breaks into the open. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll get rid of it. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone, the offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
Here's the handoff. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They'll try to add another to their lead. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Back to throw, it's Mung. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the field.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sweet cut there. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Really good job by the defense, understanding 3rd down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a 4th down.
And the returner is stopped. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a crease. It's Joyner. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. At the 35, he's got room. Running wide open down the gut of the field. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, just a great job by the defense being stout. Right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. It is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Mung. Oh, they're after him. Right on the money. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. There he goes. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to throw on 1st down. The throw. Makes the grab. It's Martin. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Looking downfield on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball.
Runs the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. Offense facing 4th down.
So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Pittsburgh. What a fine performance we've seen.
Pitt will try to boot this thing deep to start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
The Hokies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. He fires one deep over the middle. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Takes it back inside the 40. They'll mark him at the 39-yard line, and the interception has set up great field position. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Pitt will line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on.
Turning it on! Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. That's caught. It's Wiggins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Hokies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking for space. It's Joyner. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Hokies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback moving. Runs through the tackle. And they're able to keep him from scoring as he's guided out of bounds at the 5. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. The give on the option. Touchdown, Hokies! Excellent pass by the back on the option. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And they tack on the PAT. It's 31-13.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And that's such a difficult thing to ask your quarterback, to run the RPO, stick it in the belly of the running back, turn, throw it really, really quickly, and you could tell maybe rushed it a little bit too much, and that was the reason there was an inaccurate throw.
Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from the 29. The run from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. From the gun, the ground game. Oh, he's got some space. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. The Hokies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Quarterback on the keeper. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. 2nd down coming up. Looking for space, it's Jackson. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And the Hokies trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And the stomping has commenced. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Last drive was a quick 3-and-out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Looking downfield, it's Mung. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change.
Oh, he wants it all. Makes a catch at the 20. Racing down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hokies. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in him. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Breaks into the open. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Mung. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him. And they've been able to do that in this game.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the only time it's okay to stretch the ball out and fumble the football is on 4th down and short. It's on 4th down and goal when you have to lay out and you have to reach that football. You could tell he was trying to maybe reach that football, coughed it up. Defense forces the fumble and gets the stop on 4th down.
Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Adams. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. He's loose down the middle. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. This dude is just running amok for the Hokies, both through the air and on the ground.
He's just doing some serious damage. And whether it's running, whether it's throwing, this guy has been on point, making you think of some great names like Mike Vick back in the day that just electrified Virginia Tech fans.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Michigan is just getting blown off the field right now. We've been watching big games in the Big House forever, and I've personally never seen anything like this. They're trailing by 14 to Northwestern. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Looking for room. It's Martin. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he's going to go down at the 1.
And Man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. He's got it inside the 30. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on first down. Looking left. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Going for it all. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Number 7.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Pitt, 13.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David, but I'll say this. If you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meet face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching